Basically, the movie deals with the interaction between these three people and all the baggages that they bring in how to actually make a sale to this CEO. Now, the first time I watched this movie was on a flight, I think I told you this, on a flight from London. I mean, how often do you actually watch a quality movie, in a plane? Not too often, right? Most of them are pretty ridiculous. But this movie was incredible. I was sitting next to this old man who probably was a CEO or a CFO or a COO of a big company. And toward the end of the movie, I noticed he was crying. He actually was emotional. And so throughout the rest of the flight, I think we were somewhere over Greenland. All the way from Greenland to LA, we ended up having this brilliant conversation, which kind of reflected the conversation that the young salesperson in this movie has with the CEO of the company that they're trying to sell the product. Their product is very mundane and boring. It's industrial lubricant, right? So, but they sell in bulk, these people, right? So there's multi-million-dollar sales. Anyway, the quality of conversation I had with this gentleman was very similar to the interaction of the young salesperson with the CEO in this movie, whose face, by the way, is not revealed in this picture. They're only showing, the shot is shot from behind. They're shown from behind. So when you're watching this, the movie, by the way, is called Big Kahuna. When you're watching this, I think what the directors of this movie were trying to convey is that this old man is essentially the God character. That's why they don't show his face, and that's why he's old. So when you watch this, try to see it from that perspective, from the spiritual perspective. And of course, this movie, we couldn't watch this movie at a better time because we just had Easter, a very special holiday to those of you who are of Christian persuasion. So it couldn't have come at a better time, especially when we just finished chapter 8, persuasion communication. And so this deals with spirituality, combining spirituality and belief systems in trying to persuade others to buying your industrial lubricant, of all things, right? So it goes with how genuine the message can be framed, and how that young salesperson is, convinced in his beliefs, and how he uses, or some people might say abuses, his belief system to penetrate into the persuasive barrier that the other CEO has. So watch it from that perspective, and I want you to form some strong opinions. So after we're done with this, we're going to have a nice discussion about this. And I want to hear from as many of you as possible. Okay? So